Hello, Dr. Grissom. This is the Sprint 4 update for myself. I'm gonna have to merge in with myself the phone screen because the emulator for my phone screen is not working, and I don't know why, and I couldn't figure it out, and it's getting kind of late. So I'm gonna quickly demo everything that I did. All right, so now this started. So what I did is I focused on creating this map page. So yeah, you could kind of look around the map here. It show what's really cool is I was able to get it to constantly always show the traffic on the screen. So you could see like all the green lines mean that there's no traffic, yellow means that there's slight traffic, red meaning that there is large amounts of traffic. Um, I know you could probably see here on the GitHub page. This is where I actually added in everything for me in feature branch number 33. So alongside that, I also created the search component that's up here at the top. I'm going to click on that and type in Santa Monica. So Du Bois actually did the geolocation stuff to get us here to Santa Monica whenever we search in there. Here's our more advanced search. So I'll also do Santa Monica Pier. You could select the sport; it gives you a value, but that value yet is not gonna like matter quite yet. We could also do a search my. Oh, we have to fix that. But search miles within like a radius. We could also use get location. What this is supposed to do, which we are still fixing and working on the back end for that, is to pass the geolocation from the get current location from that screen over to the other screen. What we found difficult with that is that async storage no longer really exists as a part of a package of React Native, and the community version we've been having some difficulties with. Wow, there's a lot of traffic here in Upland on the 10 freeway, probably freeway closure. Um, but yeah, anyway, this is what I've been working on specifically, is getting the whole UI set up for this screen, getting it the way that kind of matches the rest of it, because I know Mina and Azaria have done most of the user interface. So this is me taking a shot at it myself, and I think it looks pretty good. Another issue that we had was with this React Native drop picker. It was having a lot of issues, and it still is having a few issues that we're still working on to fix. Getting the values to be correctly and being able to pass them in the way that we want to. But yeah, we still have a little bit more work here to do on the map to get all the pickup games to show their locations and whatnot. But it's come along quite nicely. Originally, what the game plan was for this is to have it be Apple Maps for iPhone and Google Maps for Android, which is how I originally set it up to be. But we then like kind of talked about it as a group and realized that the customization that we want to do to the map would be easier through Google Maps than what it would be through Apple Maps. It's still going to be quite difficult, but we will get there, which is why you don't see like all the pins and locations quite yet. Oh, actually showed my location there. No, wait, never mind. That's San Antonio Hospital. Never mind. Ignore that. So now I'm going to show. This is my GitHub branch. This branch actually was merged with branch 34, which has the geolocation stuff that Du Bois did. I helped Du Bois out with a little bit of it. Like we both worked on the maps together, a lot of the map stuff together, but he specifically got the geolocation to work because he did that in his updates or upgrades back in mobile app development, so he had experience with this already. And so my branch was merged with feature branch of 34, which is getting the geolocation, because Du Bois couldn't have done that without having the map already connected. And that branch has already been merged with develop, which we double checked everything and merged that actually tonight just to be sure. As we went through like a kind of a quick quality assurance with the branch itself. So I'm also going to show our division of work for this sprint. So as you kind of see here, I added the functioning map to the map screen. I created that search map component that you see on top of the map. And then I also created the UI for the advanced search map function. Those were my main contributions. I also did a little bit of bug fixing with Du Bois, as Du Bois also kind of helped me a little bit with some of the map stuff. Yeah, you can see all the other stuff that we did this sprint with Dallas and Mina's contributions, Azaria's contributions, and Du Bois' contributions. Code highlight, I went through that on the GitHub. So GitHub check-in showed that. New feature, which I actually should stop now, is there. And then, alright, so next sprint and then my timesheet. So here's my timesheet. So this is I'm gonna start with last week. Last week I got 5 hours and 47 minutes of me working on different things. And then this week, I mean, all of it was pretty much done this like last weekend in particular. Yeah. I did like 9.5 hours on Sunday. Pretty much worked all day on this just to make sure that we could get everything done the way that we wanted it to be. And let me go back to projects. And yeah, so you can see like the percentages of what we've done for the sprint. We've pretty much almost done everything that we needed to. And then we kind of move on to this next part. I don't know why every time it does the personalized videos there. But yeah, so what I will be doing in this next sprint here is I'll be working on the change the username, password, and like account information from our profile page. And on top of that, I think I've also taken up one more thing. Let me find where that is. In Sprint 5. I thought I took one more thing. But I guess oh, maybe Mina changed it. But yeah. So pretty much my focus is to make sure that we can change the username, password, and any account information from the profile page to start, which will both appear on that user's profile and in the back end. On top of that, we were discussing as a group tonight that we might also use this extra time that we were given for this sprint to go back into some of these other sprints and make sure that we fix anything to do with the back end. I know that we have a lot of the back end stuff also featured in Sprint 6, but since we do have that extra week for Sprint 5, we thought that we might do that. But we weren't going to create anything on the Gantt chart quite yet because we want to make sure we actually are able to finish everything in Sprint 5 first. So, yeah, that is my YouTube video update. Hope you enjoyed it. Now I got to edit it. Thank you. Bye.